Hello, welcome back to my channel. If you are new here, hi, my name is Tyranny. Thank you so much for coming and watching this video. To get right into it, because I know I've got a decent amount of footage to show you guys and I have no idea how I'm gonna cut it all. I took part in the first annual Melanin Manifestival that happened here in Dallas, Texas, put on so graciously by Victoria and Takora, whose IG handles I'll put here somewhere. I'm still buzzing from the entire experience. I wish that the weekend didn't have to end, but a little bit about what the whole thing is. The Melanin Manifestival is a 3-day event focusing on mental health, physical health, and financial health. And I was so graciously able to participate on the first day in the Unravel Me kind of kickoff event, I guess, very first session of the entire 3-day weekend. And what it was is that Vanessa White and I were able to put together a meditation and sound healing or healing sound bath for all those that were able to attend. And the experience itself was just so magical. And then the day rounded out with breakout sessions for just the men, just women, and then it ended with a poet up and paint. So it was basically a paint and sip, but there was also an open mic going on as well. So that first day was just fabulous. But even before that, the kickoff event for the instructors and vendors and the VIP, that blew my mind. And I don't go out often, so getting me out on a Thursday night, kudos to y'all. But after Friday's first event, I still don't have really great words to put together with how this whole thing went and how it felt. I just know that I had to work really hard to keep myself grounded because I just wanted to just lift into the abyss and just, it was a magical moment. It was a magical experience, but the vibe of the entire weekend was just so positive. There was so much information to gain and so many connections made and relationships built or fostered. I feel like it was what we all needed. And I am so excited for this event to just keep going every year and just growing and building from there. And I hope I get to be a part of it every year that I am here, or even if I'm not here, I will come back because it is just so vital for your everyday life. Even if you're not trying to, start your own business or anything, it was great information to have. We all need to, check in with our mental health. We all need to make sure we're doing well with our physical health. We all need to make sure we're being responsible financially. Those are all 3 very big components of our lives in this society. And if you mismanage any one of those, your life could be quite chaotic. And so it was just such a breath of fresh air to have this space dedicated just for us to have these really open conversations and just be very vulnerable about a lot of stuff, ask questions that we sometimes feel silly about asking, or just experience something that we've never really gotten a chance to try. So I'm hoping that I get to, I really do, I'll say it 1,000 times. So Takora, Victoria, if you're watching this, holla at your girl. But no, aside from that, I'm so excited for the future, not only of the event, but for myself. I was able to connect with so many people that I probably never would have gotten a chance to even speak to before. And it is opening doors for me that I didn't even know existed. So I'm just so grateful. But I don't want to talk anymore. I just want to kind of give you guys a glimpse of what it was that I experienced. I have to apologize about Friday's footage because I was so immersed in making sure that the event that I was a part of went off well that I didn't quite get as much footage as I wanted. Plus my camera cut out right before the sound bath part. So I've kind of tried to splice things together from footage that I've gotten from others that were in the room and able to document some of that as well. So hopefully it comes together and you kind of get an idea of what the event was like. But as far as Saturday and Sunday are concerned, I was able to do a little bit better. So I'm gonna shut up now and just watch. Segue that way. For those seated, try to be as comfortable as you can with both feet on the ground. Shoulders relaxed. You can take anything that's in your lap off. And if you are a channeler, you can keep that journal on one leg and channel what you're feeling, what you're seeing. Find what's most comfortable for you. So yeah, we're going to get comfortable. Really appreciate that. So if you guys ever want to lay down, you are welcome to lay all the way down. Whatever feels best. Alright. Close the eyes. Soften the breath. Inhaling through the nose. And exhaling through the nose. Listening to the sounds of my voice as I will guide you to a deeper state of relaxation. Will include a series of energizing of each muscle. So as you inhale, frown, squeeze the face, purse the lips. As you exhale, release. Inhale, squeeze the neck, squeeze the shoulders. Exhale, release. Inhale, squeeze the belly. Exhale, release. Inhale, clench your fists, squeeze the hands, activate the arms. Exhale, release. Inhale, squeeze the thighs.
Your life force is your breath. Anytime that you need to reset your energy for your day-to-day, find the power of your breath. So inhale, listen to your inhale, and exhale when you can hear it. Inhale, deep breath in. 1, 2, 3. Hold it. Exhale. Hearing yourself breathe allows you to connect with the God in you that is your life force. So inhale. Hold it. Exhale. And try that 3 more times. Inhaling through the nose, out through the mouth 3 times. After that 3rd one, just continue to breathe. Grounding yourself. If you are sitting down, imagine your breath flowing to the bottom of your feet. Force the breath to push you down into the ground, to earth yourself. If you are sitting down, let the breath go through your hips, under your thighs, and your bosom, and root you down into the earth. As you hear distractions, go back to your breath.
all the time, yeah, all the time. But someone high and left me out of the
Okay, this totally confirms it. I need a hand tattoo. Like, doesn't it just look right? It just looks right. Like, it'll be a different design, but shit, this one's nice as fuck. She did that. I told her to freestyle, and she did. Look at me. Oh. And can I also just give myself props for successfully going to an event by myself, not having a panic attack, and enjoying myself. And I didn't spend a ton of money either. I'm proud. I'm proud.
I'm Sabina Harris. I am a branding and business strategist and a mobile app developer.
Hey, how y'all doing? My name is Jesse Alex. I'm an owner of a company called Brand Fiend, also in branding. We do a lot of brand strategy, graphic design, web development, also social media management and marketing. And just recently I started a media platform which is separate of Brand Fiend. It's called Dear Fathers. I grew up without a father in my life, and that sparked a whole lot of questions that I talked to my friends and family about. So I started Dear Fathers as the premier media platform to tell stories of Black fatherhood for all angles. So that's a new thing that I have going on. I've been doing Brand Fiend for 5 years now. I just started Dear Fathers in September of 2019, but it's going really well.
Hey y'all, my name is Brandon Moore. I am a social media influencer and a social media consultant.
What's up, y'all? My name is Josh. I am the founder of 808 Entertainment. I also have a nonprofit called the Protege Project back in New Orleans, where we help mentor kids. It's a 501c3 project. And I love Black people.
Is your background in tech, and how does it feel to be in an industry that is most commonly known as a boys club?
Ooh, good question, especially since I'm sitting on a panel with all men. So to answer the first, number one, my name is Sabina. No harm, no foul. It happens every day. But no, my background is not in tech. That's why I created a platform where there's no coding that's required. So with my mobile app platform, it's drag and drop, the same as if you were building a website on Wix. As far as, is it feedback or is it just me? Okay. As far as how does it feel being in an industry where it's primarily a boys club, I think that as long as you know that this is where I'm supposed to be, and at the end of the day, it's not about that I'm a woman, that I'm a brown woman, I'm Black, African American, this is where I'm supposed to be, and I know what I'm doing. So I think in any industry, although you face that challenge of like men, kind of challenging the fact like tech, and you don't have a background in tech, and you're Black? Yes, I am. I'm a woman. I don't have a background in tech, and I dare you to try me.
So you guys probably see the hashtag support small business. It's a pretty popular phrase. Why do you guys think most small businesses fail? How much time do we have?
I mean, now I might be a little bit kind of biased on this part of it because this is the world that I'm coming from, but I think it comes down to marketing. I think a lot of times we go into business and we are looking at the people who are around us to support our business. I don't think you can depend on your immediate circle, like maybe get started and to like test different concepts and stuff, but at the end of the day, if you're not able to reach past your circle to do business, then you're not going to succeed. So you need to be able to reach out to like different people people and figure out like, okay, how do I get in front of the audience that needs this specific product? Not like, okay, why isn't my cousin supporting my business the way that they should be supported? Yeah, like with people who are in your immediate circle who are buying stuff, but you need to be able to step outside of that circle and figure out like, okay, how do I market this to people to make them say, I need this product?
Yes.
Another reason I think small businesses fail is we build a house with no foundation. So a lot of times we have a business, but did we put together a business plan? Do we have the structure? Did we set the foundation? Like no one would build this building without building the foundation first. And I think a lot of that goes back to our culture. Like we're just not taught these things at home. So we learn by fire, right? YouTube University, our friends, social media, whatever the case may be. But anytime you're building a business, we fail because we don't know where we're going. It's like driving somewhere with no GPS and you have no clue how to get there.
I think one thing is lack of experience. Seeking mentorship is huge. I have a mentorship in my faith. I have a mentorship in my profession. And I have two different ones because both of them provide something different. There was always somebody, I don't know what happened back there. There's always somebody that went before us. So instead of us trying to forge our own path, it's hard to kind of chop down trees. But if there was somebody that went before you that said, bro, this is how you get there. Humble yourself a little bit, seek their knowledge, seek their wisdom, seek their guidance, and figure out what path they took so you're not making the same mistake.
I think also too, I agree with each and every one of y'all, what y'all said. I think also too, a lot of times when people start small businesses, you don't think about the L's you're gonna take. You don't think about the times you're gonna be told no. And a lot of times people aren't prepared for that. So I think when you're told no, 60 out of 80 times, people just quit, they give up. So I think that's also one of the reasons that small businesses fail, because people just gotta, stick with what they're doing and continue on through all the L's in order to see you get the win. So I think just staying with what you're doing, that'll help you win.
I just want to reemphasize, it's a lot of L's. A lot of L's. The thing is, you have more L's than you do wins. But at the end of the day, those wins are going to be worth more than the L's, if that makes sense.
So like recap from that is, we're hearing from the panel is mindset, right? Don't spend time reinventing the wheel. There's been processes and systems laid out before you. Whatever niche just means space or industry you're in. So I know you guys, some of you raised your hands to being an entrepreneur, so you're focusing on marketing, right? Let's hopefully write this down, because this information is expensive. I'm not gonna lie. Like when we talk about mentorship, right? Sometimes you're gonna find people who can share this information with you and give that value for free. But really, to get to the next level, it's gonna be an investment of your time, like we're hearing from you guys are so smart. Investment of your time, and sometimes investment of other things if you're really serious about leveling up. So creating that beautiful, beautiful, beautiful.
None of them worked for me. So it was just all complicated. It was just like too many categories and things like that. So I just decided to, just write it down in my notes. That's the simplest way for me. And doing that, it really shows me like how my life is going. I hate to get that deep into it, but like, for instance, second week in January, I was decorating my apartment. And I was writing out everything, and I was like, oh my God, I'm spending like $300 in Marshalls and all this other stuff. But then the next week I was done, and all I had to buy was groceries. So it just really held me, like you said, it held me accountable, and it really opened my eyes to how those $7 Starbucks trips can add up, or how those, $10 charges here and there can add up, going to Red Box every night can add up. So transparency and awareness is very, very important when you're budgeting, because it's your money. You can do what you want to do with it, and no one's going to hold you accountable but you. And I struggled with that for a little while, so I just had to make myself just make it plain for myself, and just have it out there where I can look at it, see it, and see how it's affecting my life. So that gave me the power to change it.
So when it comes to being like personally accountable, you have a whole studio, a business center, where you have to not only be accountable for your personal finances, right, but then it gets into the point where you have to have a whole secondary household finances as well. Right. Can you speak to how being accountable in both portions and both aspects of your life is important?
Yeah, absolutely. So
biggest thing with the business, you know, having that budget for the business and putting yourself on payroll. So small business owners, I always advise clients, put yourself on payroll. Don't just pull money out of the business account. It looks good, but that's business, that's money for your company. So that's the best way that I manage it. I still every single month, you know, look at my actuals versus my budget to make sure that I didn't go over budget on my spending, that I hit my sales targets. And if I do, you know, exceed my sales for that month, then give myself a bonus. And so that's the way I keep it completely separate. All my business transactions are going into that business account. It's not going into my personal account because that's not my money to spend on different things that I want to spend it on.
All right, that was all of the footage that I have, and still watching this again, I wish that I could just relive this whole experience, like from the whole mindfulness meditation thing that I was able to be a part of, and meeting a friend that I made on social media for the first time after several years of us following each other. It's like, how wild is that? Like, I never thought in my wildest that it would be an event like that I would meet her at, and there she was. Like, it's crazy. But I love things like that where they're uplifting, empowering, and you just leave feeling refreshed, renewed, and just energized to go on with whatever it is that you have going on in your life, or whatever ideas that you have in your mind. Open the door. What's up? You wanna get in on this video? He's facing this way. Come on in, come on in, come on in. Say what's up to Josh.
I'm Josh. Attorney's a great teacher.
Give us your handle, all this stuff.
I don't know. Yoga's fun.
What's your IG?
Oh, Joshua Ramirez X. Follow me, you know. I'm single too.
You're a dork. What was I saying? Oh yeah, anyway, I think I'm just gonna wrap it up because I've kept you guys long enough if you made it this far. But thank you so much for tuning in. If I hear about any other events that are going on that are linked to the Melanin Manifestival, I will be sure to let you guys know with plenty of notice, because you don't want to miss out on this stuff. So if you're in the Dallas area and you see anything about Melanin Manifestival, if you're not following their IG or any of their social media stuff, follow it now. I will be sure to put it here. I'll link it in the description box below, all of that. Keep in touch with it because you will not regret it whatsoever. I think that's it for me. And no, one other thing, because of all the relationships that I was able to build throughout this, I've got 1,000 different ideas of things that I want to now do, whether it's yoga, whether it's meditation, I don't even like speaking in panels, whatever it may be. I have so many ideas. I'm trying to get them all written down as they come. It's a little overwhelming, but we'll get there. We'll get there. So I'll keep you guys posted on anything else that I have coming up. Ooh, stay tuned. Ooh. Okay, no more spoilers. I will talk to you guys later. Thank you again so much for watching. Be sure to subscribe and check back with me later. I don't know what I'm doing with my hands, so bye.